Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got Boosie with a loss, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about that in a second, man. We got your insanity going down in Brooklyn, man. We gonna talk about that, man. Joe Smith's wife, man. You know what I'm saying? The one that started OnlyFans. She got a little more to say. We gonna take a listen to that, man. We got Kodak Black, trying to take care of himself, and we also got Diddy. Oh man, we got some terrible stories, man. With Diddy in the thumbnail, this one ain't gonna make no views, so y'all gonna have to hit us with an extra like, man, please. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. We appreciate those of y'all that returned after yesterday's scary stories, you know what I'm saying? Because, we be scaring off a lot of people, but we doing that joint on purpose, man, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's for this channel, so sometimes we gotta purge the channel, you know what I'm saying? So we talk what we talk, in the hopes of purging out all of the you know what I'm saying, the dross. You know what I mean? Check this out, man. That's right. Look, best thing about Halloween is the day after, when you haven't given away all your candy and stuff like that, and then you get to eat. My favorite is the Snickers and the gummy bears, man. You know what I'm saying? Although the kids is looking for the nerds clusters, man. Yo, post your favorite candy. Those of y'all that are parents, I know y'all be taxing y'all kids. They got to provide an offering. You know what I mean? What's the candy you like to steal from the kids, man? You know what I'm saying? Look. Best candy in the world for me is the Snickers and the gummy bears, without a doubt. But my bad. Let me get right to it and let you know what Boosie got going on, man. Because Boosie has been hit with a tremendous loss, man. You know what I'm saying? Boosie has lost his chain yet again. You like the chain? Yeah, the chain, man. Remember when he went to the gym and he lost the chain? And then he was like, yo, I got a cash award for about $5,000 to $10,000. And everybody was like, 5 to 10? 5 or 10? Like, what did we talk about? And then everybody was like, man, he ain't gonna give you no 5 to 10. He gonna give you like $400 for it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, why y'all doing Boosie like that for? You know what I'm saying? The man got the money. Look. He had a cash reward for whoever would have brought the chain back. I don't know if anybody brought the chain back, but the man then lost another chain, man. Take a look real quick.
Kicked in. I'm enjoying this life.
Yo. Look, I blame the sunglasses, man. You know what I'm saying? These guys, you can't possibly see in the venue. You know what I'm saying? Boosie said, I'm enjoying this life. And the chain was like, this joint sucks. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy? So Boosie posted after that, my chain came off at the game cash award. My chain came off at the game. Cash reward, whoever give it back to me. And then he left his number. It's all blacked out though, so I don't know what the number is. So don't be calling Boosie, sending, you know what I'm saying? Trolling him and stuff like that, man. Don't be doing that, you know what I'm saying? But he is offering a cash reward for whoever is willing to help the man out, help him find his chain and stuff like that. But I just could never understand how people wear sunglasses in dark venues, but everybody's eyes see different, you know what I'm saying? My joint, like when I put on glass, I can't be in a house, I can't be nothing, because everything's just black. You know what I'm saying? Where we at over here, man? All right, look. We got a strong warning for the next video, man. So this might be a bit of a trigger warning. It's got a little bit of graphic content. Hopefully, Source, you got to make sure you blur out the heat. Please blur out the heat, all right? But in Brooklyn, in a Brooklyn apartment, a man was complaining about some noise, right, from the upstairs apartment. In the clip that you're looking at, right, we see the man arguing with a woman. Her son is standing next to her. And the husband comes out with a pair of scissors in his hand. Wife grabs her husband. His head is turned, right, from the man downstairs, okay? The man downstairs ups the heat while the man is distracted by his wife. And the man that pulls out the heat ends both the man, you know what I'm saying, and his son. A lot of folks are saying the woman should not have been out there arguing with the man. Chances are, whether the woman was out there arguing with the man or not, there probably would have been a shooting. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, okay? For the record, ladies, this is a strong message for you, all right? Ladies, it's November. Weird things happen in November. That's number one. Number two, you do not argue with men in front of your husband and your son, because both the husband and the son are automatically triggered to act in defense of the wife and the mother. And at that moment, you expose them to potential dangers and death that are unimaginable. The type of situation where you like, I cannot believe this just happened. Like, I can't believe I got to go to sleep differently tonight than I did last night. You know what I'm saying? If you argue with a man, your man almost definitely has to crash out and wind up in jail or in a coffin. So apart from this story, let me just throw this out here. Okay, I'm off the story now. Let me just throw the general statement out here. Ladies, if you see a man running off at the mouth, calling you an itch with a B, and yelling and trying to argue with you, shut the cuss up and leave the area. Real talk. Because you can't, like, listen. If there's a man in your face screaming at you, chances are he probably ain't thinking clearly anyway. Because most normal men are not going to be arguing with a woman. You see what I'm saying? That especially one that they don't know like that. Okay, leave the area. Okay, if you're followed by the man, mace the heat. You know what I mean? Do not argue with men, because folks today lack critical thinking skills. Are you following what I'm saying? They don't make sense. Their thoughts don't make sense. Their actions don't make sense. They clap you first, then think about it while they're sitting, you know what I'm saying, doing, 23 and 1. You know what I mean? Let me, is it my shout out time? Not quite. All right, look, let me give you this one real quick. All right, look. So Joe Smith's wife, okay? Joe Smith's wife is back out here teaching us about the storm clouds that you could inadvertently bring into your life, okay? When you're trying to do the right thing, like get married and whatnot. I swear, this situation has the potential to make folks not even want to get married in this culture. You see what I'm saying? Because the culture is so toxic and it seeps into the minds of people that have no control of, you know what I'm saying, their own thought processes, man. You know what I mean? To hear the blame shifting, you know what I mean? Like, it's insane. Wait, hold on for a second. Let me see what I got over here. My bad. To hear the blame shifting that this woman goes through, right? I had to do the unthinkable because of what you weren't doing. You didn't give me any answers. Told us that there were issues there, but not the ones that we were hearing from her. You follow what I'm saying, man? This man's wife decided because times are rough, she was going to pack her bags and hop back onto the internet to OnlyFans. And I say pack her bags because if a woman does something like this behind her husband's back and he checks her on it, creating a boundary, and she's breakdancing all over the boundary saying how she ain't going to respect that boundary, technically, as far as I'm concerned, she already left. You see what I'm saying? Instead of hitting up a counselor, she has hit up TMZ. You know what I mean? Because the internet is stamping the scarlet letter S for streets dead smack on her forehead, man. You know what I'm saying? Take a listen to what she said to TMZ. Hopefully this plays. Take a listen real quick.
I guess the first question is, where's
How
Joe?
are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
He's at his house. He's not talking to me right now. So, yeah.
Keisha, how long ago, obviously we saw in the video that Joe's saying he had, how long is the account, have you had the page?
I've had the page for at least over a year. But that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife, period. And he's been entertaining, and she decided that, she wants to really put a wrench bigger. He went digging around my page and was like, oh, do you know that she has this? And secret, Joe's financial issues,
Mm-hmm.
And I have always, before I met Joe, I was living overseas in Europe, and I had established myself as a singer, and I came back here, thinking that with his person was that it would only take off, other things, but, not, and depression is a serious thing also. So, I've been just like, supporting and dealing and going through his several businesses, I've been doing a lot, and I just figured out to lose and a roof over here we're trying to maintain that we almost got.
Hopefully that played, man. Yo, this Snickers is hitting. I'm just throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying? There's no subliminal messaging. You know what I mean? She said all kinds of insanity. I mean, if it played, you heard all kinds of insanity. She said, oh, he's at his sister's house. He's not talking to me right now. Okay, I'm with that. See, some people call it the silent treatment. I call it I tried to reasonably communicate my boundaries and you stay disrespecting, so you don't deserve to have my presence at the moment. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't honor my presence. If you don't honor my presence, I don't want you in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said her OnlyFans account was active for a year, But that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife. That's what she said with her lips. You know what I'm saying? So if the breadwinner is focused on keeping a roof over your head in the midst of dwindling bank accounts, and he can't focus all of his energy on your selfish ass, that's what happens? She goes, oh, he has a friend that he's been entertaining, and she brought it to his attention. Okay, listen. Okay? It is not good for your spouse to be entertaining anybody of the opposite sex without your approval. And we don't know whether she approved or not. That's number one. But let's say she did not approve, right? That person let the cat out the bag. You know what I mean? Might he have been wrong to entertain her? Yes. But the word entertain would need to really be clarified because it's pretty ambiguous. Entertain could only be he responds to her text once every 6 months. Entertaining could be he engages that friend every week. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? She said entertaining, but she didn't say it like it was problematic. And for her in that situation, it would be critical for her to really highlight the word entertaining. But she specifically used that word because of its ambiguity. You understand what I'm saying, man? Entertaining is vague, and OnlyFans is not vague at all. You know what I mean? She went into how his finances was on the rocks. She said when she linked up with him, knowing who he was, she thought her finances and their lifestyle would take off. Then she goes, but, quote, not everybody's hustle and drive are the same. Close quote. You see the clap? You know what I'm saying? With the eye roll cut to the left. Then she goes on about his depression and how they almost lost their home and she had to do what she had to do to survive. Then she goes, I have a moving company where he actually works for me. You see, like, look, she goes, I'm tired of living minimal. It's not fair, and I don't understand how you could have had such a maximized life and be so content. This is ridiculous. The whole time she's talking, I'm watching the facial expressions. I'm watching the facial expressions like crazy because I feel like I'm seeing a little bit of acting. There are tears. I saw tears. Some people can make the tears come. Some people, I think they call them crocodile tears. You know what I mean? I think that if he left her, right, because some sources are saying that he left her, okay, or he's not staying in the same house or something like that, or they're about to go through that process, okay? So, I mean, she could have been crying off of that and then but still acting with this other role. I don't know, okay? But I would look at the facial expressions during the verbalization of some of the words. You know what I mean? Like content. She said, oh, and be so content. This is ridiculous. I looked at the facial expression when she said that particular word because a facial expression during certain words shows you the person's mental and emotional state on the inside when they stress certain words and make certain micro expressions on other words. She goes into his retirement and highlights that it was a forced retirement. You see the jab? She says, oh, he just never got a new job. Nobody wanted him anymore. Quite the selection of words. See, with some of these people, right? If they think no one wants you, these are the games they play. And they treat you with this kind of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because in their heads, if they are your best option, your value goes down. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. These kind of people blow the phones. They blow the phones up, right? Through calls and texts and chase the people that reject them. You see what I'm saying? She said she made a quote unquote executive decision when her man wasn't taking the lead. Look, he takes the lead and says, yo, you got to kill all that OnlyFans stuff. And she don't like that part of the lead. You see what I'm saying? Look, here's the relationship curse in Genesis 3. You'll have a desire to rip power and authority and dominate over your husband, and he'll cruelly oppress you. See, this is the struggle in relationships between men and women. You follow what I'm saying? With women trying to usurp authority and men abusing power. Sometimes we see both parties doing it simultaneously, and sometimes one person is doing it or the other. Look. Listening to her, we see what the issue is. And if you're like, oh, but she's not wrong, then we know what kind of time you on. You're probably in the midst of some cuff-ish right now. See, this story is not about gossip. For those of y'all that don't know the definition of the word, it's about examining human behavior sometimes in relationships and making sure we don't do similar things. Because the only way a lot of us see the errors of our ways is to see it over there. You see what I'm saying? before having it applied directly to our own cuff-ish. See, you struggle to receive the cuff-ish you're doing from your spouse, but you be on some cuff-ish, and you know you on some cuff-ish. Because when your spouse tells you you want some cuff-ish, you deflect instead of taking accountability for your cuff-ish. And you know you want some cuff-ish because if your partner do the same cuff-ish that you do, then you got a problem. Look, y'all better start strengthening your relationships with kindness, respect, and self-control. Because a lot of the migrants that have been entering the United States, particularly being sent to New York, a lot of those women migrants, they cannot find work. And I just read a report that said a lot of them are turning to sex work. So it's about to be crazy. Strengthen that which remains. You see what I'm saying? You wanna play the clown and act like you got no kind of value and stuff like that. Low tier, you wanna play cuff-ish around on your partner. It's about to be up. I'm just throwing that out there. Let me jump to my shout outs so I don't continue to scare you. I know you all been out of shape. Look, a lot of people did not like yesterday's show. You know why? You know why. You know what I mean? What is it? Nataki Hines? Nataki Hines says, Celeb, tell me where in Africa did religion start? Please stop talking noise about some invisible man in the sky and white people's religion. White people religion. I know this person is not talking about Christianity. White people religion? I mean, see, this is why I emphasize reading, and this is why I emphasize critical thinking. If you have any kind of critical thinking skills and you read, you know that Christianity is not a white person's religion. I mean, like, really? You have the information superhighway in the palm of your hand. You still think this is a white person's religion? All of the information is in your hand. I mean, gosh, these people, anyway, the next person said, what else somebody else said? Your videos talk too much about religion. I like your energy, but too much religion talk, bro. Everything isn't about evil or the devil. Listen, man. There's 1,000,001 channels on YouTube, right? On this particular channel, we look at hip hop. We look at behavior, that behavior of people through the culture and through the lens of hip hop. And we speak about it. And we speak about it from a spiritual standpoint. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at it from the spirituality of Christianity and what Christianity teaches. You know what I'm saying? Where we at over here, man? Okay. Miss Ashley Honey said, you asking those questions on my previous video. She goes, you asking those questions. Do I want a man more masculine than me? Do I want a man that can't hold it down? Do I want a man where I go to check out the noise downstairs and he's behind me with a pan? I'll say no to every one of those questions. As a lady, do I want to get out the burning house with the man leading me out? I will say yes. As a lady, I stand in my femininity that does not desire wearing the pants in the relationship. No, thank you. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Like, I mean, a lot of people, they want to do this other thing, and then when it happens, they don't like it. Joseph Harris said, Joe Smith, he said, Joe, it's just time to go. She wasn't with you from the go. This is not a curse, it's a blessing. You don't want this happening when you're battling terminal cancer or something. You also avoid being obligated to seeing about a hoe through her trials and tribulations. Joseph Harris, this comment is crazy hard. You know what I'm saying? Because a hoe, I hate to say a hoe, a woman that is for the streets, right? Which technically is a hoe, will have trials and tribulations. And you don't deserve to have to see her through that. You shouldn't have to. You see what I'm saying? Let the streets that she's, you know what I'm saying, putting on for, let the streets see her through her trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? Don't tell me I dropped oh my gosh, I dropped my Snickers. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh my gosh, I dropped my Snickers. I'm so mad. Oh. Okay, I gotta end. I'm about to end this now. This is over. This broadcast has got to be over. I done dropped my Snickers. Damn! All right, look. Where am I at now? Come on, let's get focused again, can we? Oh, I'm so bent out of shit. Listen, After Kodak, what's my time looking like? Because I done dropped my Snickers. It's 18 minutes. After Kodak Black was on Drink Champs and folks expressed their concern with Ray J leading the charge, Kodak appears to be making some changes. Ray J tried to help, and when Kodak said, "I'm gonna put hands on Ray J showed the sincerity of his concern and said he wanted to fight Kodak for saying that, putting into question the legitimacy of his actual concern. Now, Kodak may have thought seriously about people's concerns because the video we last saw of Kodak was this.
Big 30.
You're right.
30th Street.
You're right.
What for?
44.
Yeah, right.
45.
Big yeah.
Joy, you're retired. But we ain't doing no retiring.
What is it?
We just getting good. We heating up. Let's do it. Let's do it. What 8? 9. That's a 50 part there.
One more.
One more. One more, y'all.
I would let heat check a whole 100 on y'all. Oh! Welcome!
Oh!
I would make it to 100 on y'all. That's a 50 clip with me.
Stop playing.
No break. I would do the 100.
You see that? You see that? That's what I'm talking about, man. You're like, oh, he preparing for Ray J. Or he's taking the public's concern for his health seriously. Have you ever thought about a solution that does not involve violence? You know what I'm saying? See, folks wanted to think the worst about Kodak Black, right? But, you know what I'm saying, he went to the White House. He did the right thing at the White House. They was saluting him for paying for people's, for paying for slain police officers' children's college endeavors or whatever. He's paying for funerals and stuff like that. Y'all don't want to hear that part about Kodak Black. Y'all just want to see the part where he's all, maybe he is, oh, I found my Snickers. I found it. I found it. Praise the Lord, I found it. And finally, I found my Snickers. You like, wait, how you found your Snickers? Because I got the wrappers mixed up. I had 2 small Snicker wrappers, and I thought the one that was in my lap was the one that I just ate. You know what I'm saying? So I found just the wrapper of the one I just ate, and then the one that was in my lap, I really put it in the passenger seat. Listen, if you look, what did I drop now? Goodness gracious. Listen, if you, look, I think it was last Halloween, okay? Tragic event took place. I don't even want to mention it, right? But last Halloween, Puffy was the ultimate clown. Look, the man was on some real clown-ish, real talk. You know what I'm saying? You're like, why? What did he do? Remember? He was a Joker. And he played the hell out that clown role. Remember? He almost got into a fight with bruh. You know what I'm saying? With the actor. I forgot who he was. You know what I'm saying? When he was clowning, and he was going from goofy and giddy to menacing and threatening, like all in the same, you know what I'm saying? Just like the Joker. Well, Warner Brothers warned the brother, and they told him to cease and desist on his Joker shenanigans. Take a listen.
Breaking Halloween news. Last year, after I did the Black Joker, I got a bunch of emails from the studio telling me to not be the Joker anymore, that I was breaching the trademark. And so, I don't know what I'm gonna be this year. But I will say to the motherfucker that took all this time, you talking about sending me this 6 full papers. I'm not even gonna show the business on the papers, but to tell me not to be the Joker, I wanna tell you, you win. I'm not gonna be the Joker this year. Just because your ass had enough time to fuck up my motherfucking Halloween. Now watch. Breaking Halloween news.
That's right. Copyright infringement, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's wild because, look, I didn't know you can't dress up for Halloween like that. But someone in the back was like, oh, not only did he dress up like the Joker, but he was promoting his product, which some are saying was a breach of the trademark. Now, since he couldn't be the Joker, take a look at Puffy's alternate costume. Take a look.
Strike is over, baby. We did it.
Hey, yo, bruh's petty as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell me that wasn't mad petty. Look, I will admit, that was definitely entertaining. Hopefully it played for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I like Batman. But Warner Brothers, that's not who that was. Because as far as I remember, Batman is white. You know what I'm saying? Batman is not black. Bruce Lee is not white. And Biggie Smalls is not a fat Chinese dude. You see what I'm saying? So Warner Brothers, come on now. You know what I mean? Fall back. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. If you enjoy the content at any moment, now is your time for engagement, man. You can hit us with a like. Please don't forget to post in the comments below your favorite candy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling the gummy bears, man. The Haribo ones, though. You know what I'm saying? The Haribo ones. Haribo. Those gummies. And what's the other? The Nerds Clusters and the Snickers. You know what I'm saying? Let us know your thought in the comments below. Be sure to like. And this just in. We got a update on that the Brooklyn man that shot the father and the son in front of the wife. We got an update on it. Apparently police shot a man, and they found out that the man that they shot just so happened to be the same dude that shot the father and the son. You know what I'm saying? So apparently you know what I'm saying, that divine justice came relatively quickly, to which we say, thanks be to God. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as we said before, we say it again, man. It's jail or it's hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like one or two options when critical thinking skills aren't applied, and the first choice you turn to is violence. You see what I'm saying? Prayers up for the family, man. I mean, that had to be a horrible thing to have to experience, and we hope that you know what I'm saying, the wife's and mother's heart is comforted. You know what I'm saying?